Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to your fun fishing adventures live stream. Yes, it's Thursday night. Yes, I'm doing a live stream. Yes, I'm in a new place. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in here. I got all kinds of notifications popping up because my phone was dead, so I was late. Good evening, Andy. Thank each and every one of you guys for coming in here. I know we only got 2 people right now, but we do have 3 thumbs up. And we had 3 thumbs up when the stream started. So awesome. Andy, when you hit that thumbs up, we'll have 4. Yep, we're going to fish inside of that pavilion over there. And we're going to catch some fish in there. What do you think about that? Sounds pretty good, don't it? So, I'll let you know where I'm at. It's a big secret, so don't tell anybody. I'm at Pier Marquette Harbor outside of Grafton, Illinois. This is a fine harbor. I have caught bowfin here before, and I've caught channel catfish here. I'm sure there's some blue cats running through here. So I'm really feeling that we have a good opportunity to catch some fish today. You was flipping your ribeyes, you bragger, you. I had a hamburger. It was very nice though, because I seasoned it, then I vacuum sealed it, and I froze it. So all the seasoning is soaked into my hamburger, and it was the bomb. I even had a little bit of steak sauce, so I felt like it was a steak. We'll call it a steak burger. Chinese man, oh man, oh man. I love the China buffet. You can't beat the China buffet. Well, I thought that was really pretty, so I thought that was a really great way to start the day or the night for us. I'm going to show you guys another something a little else I think is kind of cool that is here. That's the harbor slips, of course, that they never get used. Because this harbor isn't deep enough to actually put boats in. And I think this is pretty cool. So I'm going to share it with you guys. Come on now. That is an old house of some sort that was here many years ago. We'll call it ancient. Who really knows? But it still stands. I don't know what it might have been, an old house for a harbor people or something when they worked here. I have no idea. But I thought it was cool, so I want to show it to you guys. So, as normal, I have 2 rods. I do have a third one in the truck if needed. Ooh. Let's zoom them dudes out a little bit. There we go. I have a third one if we need it. And we have skipjack on both rods. The right rod has a skipjack head, which I'm not going to leave on long. I'm not going to leave neither one of the baits on long. I'm going to swap them out pretty quick. And I got 2 pieces of skipjack on the left rod. I had cheeseburger last night. I pan-fried 2 half-pounders, grilled onion. That sounds really good. Well, yeah, Mid-South. I don't suck like you do. People actually watch my videos and pay me once in a while. Ha. So, I don't know if you guys have ever caught a bowfin. They are very aggressive. They fight very hard. Most people don't like to catch them, but they're a lot of fun to catch. So while I'm in Illinois fishing with Rod's Fishing Adventures, I have to try to get in some bowfin fishing. Oh, okay, we're back. Stupid phone always wants me to do an update. I don't want to do an update. Troy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. If you don't mind, smash that thumbs up. Wild Hook Adventures. Adrian, how you doing, buddy? I don't really know if we're going to catch anything. So the background on this harbor, it used to hold boats. Well, it don't hold boats no more, so it's like an old harbor, because this is the Illinois River that you guys see going across, and this is a harbor coming in. So all the crap that goes down the river keeps connecting right there at the mouth of the harbor, so it's too shallow. So boats really can't come in and out unless the water... I'm not doing a damn update. I'm not by Wi-Fi. You stupid phone. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm very sorry. I was having a minor meltdown. So anyway, all the silt and stuff from the river comes in the mouth of the harbor, and they dredge it out, and it fills up. And they dredge it out, and it fills up. So, to me, it's just a good little fishing hole. It's not much of a harbor. Oh, yeah, I agree. Wild Hook's got some awesome content. He's a great storyteller, too, and that makes it even better. The only story that I could be telling would be that Mid-South actually knows how to catch fish. And that would be a big story. So there's all kinds of shad up in here. I mean, they're like everywhere. The fish are busting left and right. So I'm going to throw this little jig just a couple times. It's just a little 2-inch swim bait behind the scenes. See if I can't figure out what the heck is busting the water. I'm going to say it's either bass or it's bowfin. Because it's not a gar. It's not, they're not coming up and just like slowly grabbing it. They're jumping out of the water. But they're after the shad that's in here. This water's pretty murky. And tomorrow's plan, weather depending, is we are going to go out on the Illinois and Mississippi River, which the confluence is not too far down the river here. And we're going to do some catfishing. That'd be myself and Mr. Rod with Rod's Fishing Adventures. You see, we can't drum up a couple nice catfish and do a video on it. Today we went crappie fishing at Otter Lake. We caught probably a good 75 to 100 crappie. A lot were dinks. Andy knows how that is. He catches a lot of dinks too where he's at. We had, I think, 15 keepers. I mean, they weren't huge keepers, but they were keepers. They were, around 10-inch mark. We had 4 or 5 larger bass that were 2 to 3 pounds. 3.5, I think, was the biggest. So we had a good day out on Otter Lake. We caught fish, and that was the big plan. So I'm going to take a couple steps up here in front. I'm going to throw a couple times. I'm not going to throw this very much, but Todd Projects, welcome in. Great to see you. Oh, Andy, I mean, I got, in my lakes that I fish, I got nothing but dinks too. In almost all the lakes I fish, I have dinks. It's just how it is. These lakes get overpopulated and people won't take the small ones out. And then there's nothing left. They can't get big because there's not enough food. So if you can take dinks, you should take something. You're not going to say you got to keep them all. Just take some. And I know everybody's like, well, there's not much meat on a small crappie. You're right, there's not. But if you don't help control the population of the small crappie, none of them smaller crappie are going to get bigger. You know what I mean? Even if you take it home and say, I don't really want to eat this, and you want to throw it in your garden for compost. You know, there was an old guy that had a great big huge garden when I grew up. We lived on a lake. He would go out to that lake and he'd catch bluegill and stuff in the morning, and he would take those bluegill and throw them in his pond, let them decay for compost. There's too many of us that have that same issue of little bitty fish. All right, I had to try it a few times. So I do have like the full studio set up out here today. I have our lighting system. It's behind the rods. I've got my GoPro set up. If we get some hookups so I can get a little footage, maybe throw a video together. And I have you guys. So we have everything we need. Oh, Andy, I bet you have caught fish. We've all caught fish, but we also have lakes that are overpopulated with crappie. And before we can catch bigger ones, we got to get rid of the smaller ones. At least some of them. I wasn't knocking you. I hope you didn't take it that way. Every time I get sick. Oh, that ain't good. Heck, to be honest with you, there's one lake that I fish that if you catch a 9-inch fish, a 9-inch crappie, you've got to keep a major keeper because it is loaded with 4 and 5-inch crappie. So we're going to leave this bait on for about 10 more minutes. Then we're changing it out for fresh. This is a skipjack that I cut up yesterday and it had been in water. So I didn't know how well it would work. Andy, are you still in here? Quit flipping your steaks. And I also have the production chair. And it's very comfortable right now. Because we have been in Rod's boat all day, and I've been standing, rocking back and forth. And that gets rough when you ain't used to it no more. Ah, there he is. All right. Well, I didn't want you to take it that I was picking at you. I was just saying that there's so many lakes that have dinks. Sometimes you can't catch nothing but dinks. It happens. I really wish that print was bigger on that screen. So let's see, 10 minutes. That means we'll be live for 25 minutes, then we'll change it out. All right, I just didn't want you to think I was picking at you because I wasn't. And I'm sorry you've been divorced twice. You're a fine catch, I'm sure. Oh, we got a bunch of hot rod motorcycles going by. So it might be get a little bit noisy for a minute. But they're not real motorcycles, so they probably won't be too bad. Oh, you're not an asshole, Andy. Sometimes. Sometimes you're not. So I'm really hoping we get on some nice fish. I think this is the place to do it. Tomorrow night, I'm not going to bring as much gear with me because it's a longer walk. But we're actually going to fish on the Illinois River. Like at the end of this big long walkway is the Illinois River. So we won't be fishing in this harbor. I just wanted a chance to catch some bowfin. And I know the bowfin stay in here. I have caught several bowfin out of here. Hey, boss man, what's up? Just hanging out doing some bowfin fishing tonight. Everybody say hi to Jason. Jason's my long-haired hippie boss. He's an all right dude. He's actually a pretty good dude. We watched WrestleMania together even. So if you want to give somebody trouble, give it to Jason. He's got big shoulders, so take it good. And hopefully he'll be in a few videos fairly soon. Let me turn on some lights. Luckily enough, I have a light over me, so we might not need as much as what I'm thinking we're going to. Now, Jason, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Now we got light. Hopefully y'all can see the rods with that. Oh yeah, I see all kinds of little bouquets and everything rocking on. Mike Lockhart, how you doing? Great to see you. Had to put my catfishing on hold for a while. That's a bummer. Is everything okay? If we need more light, guys, I have more light. I have plenty of power. So if y'all get to where you can't see those rods, let me know. If the wind gets bad, let me know. And we can fix it all. That light is cotton picking bright, though. It's blinding me. I might have to move it and turn it just a little bit. Matter of fact, I'm just going to do that because that's going to blind me trying to read the screen. There. Maybe that won't be so bad. And luckily enough, the ground is nice and soft here. So my rod holders went right in. I can sit on the concrete instead of sitting on the grass. Life is good. The Osage River is really high right now, I bet. Everything's pretty high. The Mississippi River by my house is even starting to come up. Move it 6 inches closer, a lot easier to read. Life is good. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see. Hey, Jason, what kind of fun, exciting thing did you have for supper tonight? I'm sure it was something good and healthy. He'd probably say pizza. This man eats like the healthiest stuff in the world. Spinach and chicken. See, exactly. I had a hamburger. That's not even a real motorcycle. I don't know why these guys ride these things. Yeah, Todd, you need to put some weight on, dude. You're skinny little fella. So I didn't really think about it with this bright light I have. It may start pulling fish up here by the bank too. Which might be good. So how was everybody's day? Did you work hard? Did you take the day off? Did you call out? There has been bull shark seen all the way up to the Alton Dam, which is in Illinois. It is on the Mississippi. But they can't get through the dam when they come up here. But they do very, very seldom. It's just like a now and then thing. I'm sure somebody may have caught a bull shark up here. I could see it being possible. Oh, what did I do with my drink? There it is. And he's enjoying his steak and potatoes. Must be nice. Single life, can afford good stuff. Oh, have you seen it on Google? It must be true. Well, maybe not really, but I mean, there is a possibility. I can't say that it didn't because I don't know. But I know they've been seen up to Alton, Illinois on the Mississippi River. That I do know. Because that was in our news. That was a while back, though. All right, well, I'm going to cup another piece of bait. We're going to get ready to change these baits out. Because this bait's sat in water overnight. So This probably don't have a whole lot of its yummy, yummy smell left. So let's get some fresh, yummy, yummy smell going. Oh yeah, that's good, yummy, yummy smell there. That's what I'm talking about, right there. That's gonna be the ticket, I think, folks. Let's get rid of this. Get some new stuff. I mean, guys, this is only like 2 or 3 foot deep. This water temperature, I'd say it's probably about 65 right now. It's pretty warm. We fished on Otter Lake today, and the water temperature is around 67. I don't like how that's hooked. There, I like that better. Let's get this good bloody piece hooked up on here. Because who else can resist a good bloody piece of meat? Just hopefully the turtles stay away. All right. We got some fresh bait on this rod. We're going to throw it out, but I don't think we're going to throw it out nearly as far. Because I'm thinking that there's a little channel that runs through here. And I don't think it's that far out. So if we're trying to catch channel catfish, we should catch them in the channel. Right? Which the channel might be right there. It took about a second for it to hit the bottom. Get this other one done. Throw a fresh skipperjack on here. We got a fresh skipjack head on here. We're ready to roll. Got a 8-aught hook on this one. I got 6-aught hooks on those. I'm gonna throw this one up the channel. So we got one up and we got one out. Let's see if that's the magic ticket. Those fish are here. We just have to find them. You know how we find them? We say, here, fishy, fishy, 5351. Welcome in. Good to see you. Really good to see you. We got 4 awesome people in here. 15 thumbs up. $19.99 in donations. 200,000 rubies. And that's about it. Half of that was a lie, but I tried. Hey, the Fishless Fisherman, how you doing, buddy? How was your travels here? They were fine. 255 is closed down for like a 2-mile stretch, so I went all the way in Illinois. They detoured me all the way back down to St. Louis to go all the way back up through some really nasty, bad neighborhoods. But I made it. I survived. Wasn't the end of the world. So it's all good. Now when I go home, it'll take me a completely different way. Why? Because that's what my GPS does for me. It's always fun like that. I may have to pull that 3rd rod out. I hate to do it because I think we only need 2. Yeah, I mean, you can go back and forth to the same exact place and it will take you 2 or 3 different ways. Oh, you need to go down this side, go down this side street, go down this side street, instead of saying, go straight and make a right. And it'll take you to the same damn place. So, and today, I was thinking about Stacy a lot. See, not that long ago, our dear friend Stacy at Bank Fishing Adventures, my Sunday night bites partner, if that man would find a bobber, he would snag that bobber, and he'd hoard those bobbers. He was a bobber taking fool. And I seen tons and tons of bobbers in trees today. And all I could do is think about Stacy. About how many bobbers he could have had that we found in trees. Or, of course, Wild Hook could have used the bobbers to float around in the water. Because he probably didn't have his little armbands on to let him float. A bobberhead. That's exactly it, Jasper. Thank you for coming in. So normally when I get on the bowfin here, it's after dark. It's dark. So maybe that's what we need. And when we fish the river tomorrow, we're probably going to throw 3 rods. I am at Pure Marquette Harbor outside of Grafton, Illinois. That's the Illinois River straight down that walkway. And this is the harbor that comes off the river. I am actually on a mini vacation. I came up to fish with Rod with Rod's Fishing Adventures. And I camp. Here, I'll spin you around. I'll show you guys where I camp at. Okay, that is like the main building for the park. And they've got a nice, over here is a restaurant. They've got rooms that you can rent, things like that over there. And further to the right is a campground. They have amenities for your RVs and all that good stuff. And then I've got regular plain old cheapy camping for $10 a night, which I am proud to say I am in the $10 a night spot, because I didn't want to pay $20 to have electric when I didn't really need electric. In the summertime, my butt's going to be getting electric. So this is a beautiful park. It's huge. It has a beautiful overlook. You can't really ask more for a vacation spot than a place like this. And there's the pavilion over there again, which I think is really cool looking. I like the design of it, and I think it looks neat at night. And there's the poles. So, and from what I have read, that Pierre Marquette State Park is the largest state park in the state of Illinois. Yes, they may still be too big for you. It is a very beautiful park. They keep it very clean here. They're constantly cutting grass. There's miles and miles of places that you can walk. They got a tennis court. I ain't seen a basketball court, but I did see a tennis court. And they got food. If you're hungry, just take your butt over to the restaurant. Now, this ain't a little junky restaurant. This ain't a little cafe you walk in and say, you know, give me 2 eggs, bacon, and toast. This is like a ritzy, kind of really nice restaurant. So if you look up Pierre Marquette Restaurant, Grafton, Illinois, or just Pierre Marquette Restaurant, I'm sure it'll probably pop up. Their menu is on their website. Check it out. I mean, they've got like some good stuff. I mean, to me, I don't like to pay like $12 or $15 for eggs, bacon, and toast, but that's probably about what it is there. Jason, thank you there for the super chat sticker thing. I appreciate it. Next night on me. Enjoy the time. Thank you there, brother. I appreciate it. $10 banger from Jason. You have a good night, Jason, if you're leaving. If you're not, hang out and see if we can't catch fish. We don't catch a fish, just let it play. It's all good. What am I catching right now? I'm catching absolutely nothing. We caught some crappie earlier. We caught some bass. Now we're trying for bowfin and catfish. I am on the Illinois River, or right off of it, because that's the Illinois River at the end. So I can catch channel cat, blue cat, flatheads, mud cat. I can catch about anything that's in the Mississippi or the Illinois River, or really in the Mississippi, because the confluence is like 3 miles down the road. So it's an endless option of catfish that I could catch, and I hope we get a bowfin. Gar is a very good possibility in here. It's very shallow, so the gar could come in here to feed. There's tons of bait fish. I'm sure you can hear them jumping out here in the water. I got my GoPro set up. If we get hooked up, I can get some footage on there too. It's going to be good. We're going to be doing this fishing thing for at least one more night, possibly 2. Plus we'll have video from fishing on the river. And a crappie video, hopefully, with some nice bass. We caught 4 bass, I believe, that we're going to talk about. And they were 2 to 3.5 pounds. I think 3.5 pounds was the biggest one. All on crappie jigs, a lot of crappie fishing. Anything's possible. Hello there, Bob. Great to see you. I know you've had a busy day, young man. You guys check out Anything's Possible. He's on almost every single day. I think it's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Maybe it's 9 my time, 10 his time. Anyway, check out Anything is Possible. You don't ever know what he's going to go after. It might be carp, it might be catfish, it might be trout, it might be perch. The man's all over the place. He's a monster. And don't forget to become a member of my channel if you don't mind. It's only the 99 cents. 99 cents. That's it, folks. I'll even send you a sticker if you give me your address. Just email it to me. It's in my description. It's funfishingadventures with the number 1 at gmail.com. If you just want a sticker, send me an email. Funfishingadventures number 1, like just the number 1 itself, at gmail.com. I'll send you a sticker. I don't care. I just like to send them out to people that subscribe and become members just to show my appreciation. I do have some corn here too, and I thought about maybe tomorrow trying some corn in here and see if we can't catch some catfish. I don't have a pack bait or some carp. I don't have no pack bait, but maybe we can still catch some on corn. Because I mean, carp would come in here. I don't see why they wouldn't. So I'm really ready for some fishy action. I'm going to be really disappointed tonight if we don't catch at least one bowfin. There's so much stinking bait in here right now, which could hurt us. Because, you know, these fish are chasing the bait that's moving. We got bait that's sitting on the ground. So I'm going to kick back here for just a second and shut up. And I'm just going to enjoy sitting here. There's a nice plane, I'm assuming, going across the screen. I don't think it's a UFO. It's over there in the sky. See the little flashy lights? I'm hoping that's a plane, not a UFO. If it's a UFO, that's okay too. Can you guys see the poles okay? Is the wind too bad? Are you good? There's a nice little breeze out here tonight, which is kind of holding the bugs down a little bit. But I want to make sure you guys can't hear it. Yeah, I can't afford to pack bait. Hey, I made some, and it cost me like $12 just to make one little thing of pack bait. I'm like, that's crazy. And I was getting the cheapest stuff I could find. The plank of breadcrumbs by itself was like $2. Which I don't see why a guy just can't take a stale loaf of bread or something like that and just dry it out the rest of the way and use it. Save up your ends and pieces, dry them out. Oh, that's because you buy the real Wheaties. You got to get the fake stuff, Bob. You have to live with us poor people. I got a box of cornflakes sitting at the house. They've been there for like 2 years. I'm going to try to make a pack bait out of them. I'm going to blitz them. Then I'm going to add some other stuff to it. See how it works. That's funny, Bob. No, pack bait is expensive to make. And I get that it goes a long ways, but you use it so fast because it comes off your hook. Then when you're buying the anise and everything else that you like to add to it, that gets really expensive. Because, I mean, you add a lot of stuff to your pack bait. There's a guy I know, his name's Doug. He's a big carp fisherman. And this man, he rocks out some recipes. I mean, he does the whole packet, then he puts it in the fish tank, and he'll time it to see how long it takes it to disintegrate in the fish tank. And he'll see if the oil stays right around the pack bait. I mean, he does like this biggest extravagant testing on his baits before he'll even use them. Yeah. Just tell the wife you don't know what happened to the anise. So I have no clue. She'll believe you, Bob. I promise. I clogged the fish tank filter. I bet. I mean, I'm not really a carp fisherman. I've caught them. I've caught them on corn, just fooling around. But I mean, you guys are really extreme compared to what I do. But I don't have a whole lot of carp in my area unless I go to the Mississippi River, which is 45 minutes away. Don R., welcome in. Great to see you. Very, very glad to see you. Ain't seen you in a while. Hope things are well. I'm really not happy we haven't had a bite yet. Because I kind of feel that we should have. If we don't get a bite soon, we'll move these baits around and try it in another spot. The one nice thing about this spot is it doesn't get a whole lot of crap that floats in here. So there's not a whole lot of snags, but there is some structure. Throw a whopper popper. Hey, I have one in my truck. Luca, how you doing? Welcome in. So everybody, I said, and with all good intention, that I was going to open Luca's jigs that he sent me. And I was going to use them today, fishing with Rod's Fishing Adventures. Well, we jumped in Rod's truck. I threw my rods in there. I threw my tackle bag in there. I left Luca's jigs that I was going to use. That line got slack, Jack. We might have something going on that farthest rod. I left Luca's jigs in there. I left my GoPro in my truck. and I left something else in my truck. We were in Rod's truck. So, Luca, I didn't get to open up your package, but it's still sealed. It's in my truck. We will get it open, but Luca sent me some awesome jigs. I know they're going to be awesome. Now, when I see them, I'm probably going to be like, man, I don't even want to use these. So I didn't intentionally not use it or open it. I just forgot them like 40 minutes in a different spot from where we were at. So I kind of just like go back and get them. Because I really wanted to try them out. And we were slaying some crappie, don't get me wrong. We was tearing the crappie up. We were catching a ton of 5 and 6 inch crappie, but we were still tearing them up. I want to know why the 301, the twine. All right, let's keep an eye on this thing. We'll see if it don't do something. That line goes slack again. We need to catch whatever's moving it around. It could be a gar pulling it in. Not really any current out here. So I got 2 ounces of weight just to kind of hold it a little bit tight. 10 awesome people in. Thank you guys. Oh, Luke, I'll leave them the way they are, brother. I'm not going to trim them up. Joe Smo, welcome in. Nice to see you. You know, I've seen a lot of the, I can't say I've seen a lot. I've seen several of the jigs you tie, and I'm just like, man, that looks so awesome. So that's kind of one reason why I want to open them, but I kind of don't want to open them until like a really good time. Then I'm going to be like, well, I don't want to use them because they're too cool looking. But don't feel bad because like Rod gave me some jigs when like when we first met. I still have them in the little package you sent me. I have a really bad habit of keeping things that people send me more as a momentum than using them. Does that make sense? Well, Joe, if you like fishing, you're in the right spot. Because we are professional fishermen here. We can fish all stinking night longer until I fall asleep. But I will tell you, we're not much of a catching channel. We're a fishing channel. But once in a while, we do get lucky and catch something. I mean, that's it. When you make something as cool as you make, you really kind of hate to use it and lose it, you know? Well, I'm glad I popped up in the algorithm. And we don't have a ton of people in here, but we got some awesome people in here. There's tons of great content creators. You know, so always you get the chance, go check out somebody. Any fin possible, he's on in the mornings. Andy, he crappie fishes a whole lot. Hey, we're getting a bite on that right rod or left rod, guys. Watch it. You see it? Watch it. Watch it. Watch that right rod or the left rod. Would be the left rod. I don't know my left and my rights. But let's get in a bite. That could be a turtle. Could be a flathead. Could be the bowfin we've been waiting for. GoPro, start recording. Now that I turn the camera on, it probably won't bite. We'll give it a minute and see what it does. Oh, did you see that? There it goes, guys. That almost looks like a turtle bite. You guys see that line? It all went slack. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Turn the GoPro on and the fish bites. Stop. Left rod, right rod, both the damn rods. This one's totally slack now. I think there's something on this one. I think we got something on this one. I think maybe it's the guards pulled it in. Ah! There's a guard. He took off running with it. All right, that one was a guard, guys. All right, we're starting to get some action. GoPro, stop recording. All right, let's replace that bait you took off. Make sure we got all the scales off that tip or it'll cost you a fish. We're just going to flip this right back out here in this little channel. We're going to give that one a couple minutes. If it don't do anything, we're going to reel it in and try it out, see what it is. See if we got any bait left. Danny, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, we had some bite action. That's a start. We're getting bites on that rod I just threw out. We're getting bites on that far rod again. I think it's another gar swimming with you. He's got it dropped way down again. Damn it. Oops, sorry. Well, we ain't got no bait now. So let's bait back up. I'm going to tighten these drags up just a little bit. These rods ain't going nowhere. Probably should have let him take it a little bit longer. Tell you what, I think I'm going to go with a little smaller piece of bait. Got a little smaller piece of bait. Got that scale off of there. Gonna throw it back up that way in that channel. Now we wait, guys. We know the fish are in here. They're starting to get a little more active. I threw this left rod in just a little bit closer. It seemed to be a little deeper. That might do us some good. Heather, welcome in. Great to see you. Starting to get some biting action. That's what we need. We need something to just bend these rods over. Skeeter, welcome in. Good to see you. Awesome to see 10 wonderful people in here tonight on our fishing show. It was almost a catching show on 2 rods. So far, it's just a fishing show, though. I want to say those are probably both gar. I know this one on the right probably was because it just took off swimming really fast. So I'll say it was a gar. Catching a gar, gars are cool. They're kind of fun. If I catch one, I don't have a towel to wrap around its mouth to get the hook out, so it'll be like playing Russian roulette with my fingers and its teeth. Jerry, welcome in. Good to see you. How's your camping trip going? I went to try to watch your live and you were done doing your live stream. Oh, they do. They got decent sized teeth, that's for sure. You know what Ray would say, Scotty? Yeah. What would Ray say? Ray's always full of infamous great words. Hey, yep, have to count your fingers after a gar. But I tell you what, bowfin, they've got teeth too. I mean, they're not like a gar, but I mean, they have like teeth that will bite you and hurt you. So if you ever catch a bowfin, do not stick your fingers in its mouth. It would be awesome because I've never seen a gar. Well, if you stick around, you might see one before the end of the night. Well, I can't say the end of the night because I can't stay out here like really late. But I figure I can go to probably about 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's going to give us another hour. Well, good, Joe. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. You're always welcome. And, if you want to subscribe, it's free. That's cool, too. Here, fishy kitty. Where I'm fishing, that is the whole thing. You don't know what you're going to catch. It can be a flathead. It can be a channel cat. It could be a blue. It could be a gar. It could be a bowfin. Or it could be the world famous turtles. Here, turtle, turtle, turtle. I know how to find the turtles. If a bowfin bites on one of these lines, you guys are going to know it because that rod will bend. It'll flat out bend over. Yeah. But on your Fun Fishing Adventures YouTube channel, we seem to attract a lot of turtles. And we seem to catch a lot of turtles. I'm going to give that left rod about 5 more minutes, and I'm going to move it. I know I'm moving it a lot, but there's a lot of water here. And we got to get it in front of the fish. There's too much bait fish in here that's live moving around. So we're going to have to move around if we want to find them. I think that's the only way we're going to get onto some. I'm pretty sure that right rod had, looky, looky, looky. Watch that rod on the left, folks. That line just took off and dropped back down. There it goes. Yeah, I know you guys can see the line because I can see it. Let's see what it does. Depending on what type of turtle it is, can be an adventure catching when we have big snappers down here. I bet I've hooked into some good sized snappers. And I grab the plier, I pull it up and grab the pliers and pop that dude off of there. Because I don't want to have nothing to do with his mouth. Be counting your fingers on that one too. So if we get a gar on the line, a lot of the times the gar will grab the bait and I'll take off swimming with it. So if it like darts across the water, it's probably a gar. The bowfin, they'll peck at it a little bit. And then when they decide that's what they really want, they'll just spin the rod over. Kind of like this guy's doing here. He's just kind of feeling that bait out. Painted turtles, I don't care. I'll just pick them up. Soft shells, they got pretty long necks. I just try to use pliers on them too. Wild hook, he would just eat the turtle. He wouldn't care about it. Wild hook loves him some soft shelled turtle. You see that rod, guys? You see? This is what I'm talking about. Just picking at it, trying to figure out what it wants. Yeah, it could be a turtle down there chewing on that bait. I brought several skipjack with me. The problem is that they started defrosting fairly fast just from the extreme heat over the past couple of days of 80 degrees. So I got to try to use them or they're going to be bad. So I'm kind of going with bigger pieces in hopes to get a little bigger fish. Plus, I can use the bait. I hate to waste it. Take it. There he goes. Pull. Take it. Take it. Quit playing with it. I'm almost thinking it's a turtle. I mean, I've caught bowfin not even knowing they're on the end of the line. Because I'll just sit there and eat it and just chew on it. And for some odd reason, this is the only place I've been able to catch bowfin. I can't catch them on the Mississippi. They're on the Mississippi because they are. They're all up and down the Mississippi. I can't catch them. I think that's a turtle. Well, let him eat the bait off. If he eats the bait off, we'll just put more on there. Acting pretty turtleish, really. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Cast Blast, 6 months member. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it. Good to see you in. It's absolutely beautiful out here. I've waited 6 months to actually just be able to come out here and not be too hot, not be too cold, and just enjoy a nice little breezy evening. We got some storms that are going to be in our area, but I don't really know that they're going to hit here. And it'll be tomorrow if it does. So it's cloud covered. So a little overcast doesn't hurt nothing. I'm thinking I'm getting a hit on that right rod, but I can't really tell. Oh no. Getting skunked is a terrible thing. That's a damn turtle. He's just been pecking at it too long. He's just chewing my bait up. Hey, Joe, appreciate you becoming a member. Hey, if you want to, it's totally up to you. If you want to send me your address, I'll send you a couple stickers for becoming a member. My email address is in the description on my page. It's funfishingadventures1@gmail.com. That's with the number 1. And I'll send you some stickers. Doesn't matter if you're in the U.S. or Jamaica or the U.K. I'll still send them to you. All right, I'm going to go take the bait away from that turtle. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it is a turtle. I mean, I got a ton of bait, but why waste my bait on a turtle? You know, guys, if we start catching fish, we may stay till 11. Just for grins. Let's see if we can't set the hook on this stupid turtle. Well, he almost had that piece off of there. Pretty much had it gnawed down to nothing. It was a turtle. Let's get rid of this piece and get a new one. Gonna go with another smaller piece. See if that don't increase our hookup. I'm just saying all this fancy stuff so y'all think I actually know what I'm doing. I know all these bugs are driving me crazy because they're on my back. And this time, we're going to throw it farther to the left and a little farther out. See, that looks like a good spot. And I can tell you that it hit the bottom almost as soon as it hit the water. All right, we got tight lines again. Let's see how long it takes something to happen this time. Then we get through this skipjack, we'll open the fresh pack. The bait for tonight is skipjack. Shad would have been my better alternative because there's a ton of shad in this harbor right now. I mean, they're like all over the place. We'll give that right rod probably another 10 minutes or so. We'll rebait it. And maybe tomorrow I'll get the cast net out and we'll get some fresh shad, or try to at least. Yeah, cast, I got a crap load. I mean, a crap load of skipjack in my freezer. And I probably got 10 or 15 shad. It's just all the shad underneath the crap load of skipjack. Ooh, I just seen some lightning. It was in the distance, like a good way in the distance. Yeah, Tony gave me some shad he had. And then after that last big freeze we had, I found a bunch of fresh shad that were floating. So I snagged them up and threw them in the freezer. They weren't all nasty or nothing. I mean, it was just like they had just died from the freeze, I guess. So it's free bait. I wasn't going to pass it up. If it would have been nasty, I wouldn't have messed with it, but it was all fresh. Tennessee River bite is on fire recently. Chickamauga, Hat Lake especially. Wow. That's awesome. That's how you got some of yours. Yeah, Todd, I mean, don't be too proud to take free bait, man. If it's there, use it. Because all it's going to do is sink to the bottom, or it's going to decay, or the turtles are going to eat it, or another fish will eat it. So we might as well use it to catch this fish. It's free. Just like smashing that thumbs up is free. Just like subscribing, it's free. Absolutely no charge whatsoever. We got Joe Schmo is a new member on the Fishers category at 99 cents. That's definitely appreciated. We've had a $10 banger. We'll steal NJ's word from Jason, which is really super cool. Jason happens to be my boss. So I guess you could say I just got a bonus. The big blues and stripers are running. Boy, I wish I was down there on stripers. I've never caught a striper. I've always wanted to catch one. Always wanted to catch stripers. And honestly, I don't know if there's stripers up here in the Illinois River or the part of the Mississippi I'm at. I mean, I'm sure they have to be there if they're in the Ohio or Tennessee or something, because that all drains into the Mississippi. But they may be further south and don't come up towards my area. Free bait is awesome. Yep. Right now, a nice big fish pulling my lines over would be awesome. I hear Cumberland is good for stripers. We've always wanted to go. Heck no, those aren't tiger rods. That one's in my truck. Those are the Berkeley big games. And I will tell you what, I have caught a 50-pound blue cat on those things, and I've caught a 65 to 70-pound blue cat on those, and it handled it without a problem. For $20 rods from Walmart, they are awesome rods. I put them $20 rods against something like tangling with catfish or maybe even a mad cat. I don't know. That might be a little hard, but I mean, they're really good rods for the money. I am a value fisherman because I don't have tons and tons of money to spend on stuff. Okay, I just lied. I have tons and tons of money, but I have to pay my bills. Then after I pay my bills, I don't have no money. Just make a little over minimum wage, kids. But when I want to come out here and do a 2-hour trip to hang out with Rod's Fishing Adventures and pay for camping and gas and all that other good jazz food, these trips get expensive. So I have to cut corners by buying some not as expensive stuff, but still decent stuff. Fallen Ghost, welcome in. Good to see you. So we buy what works for us. If it breaks, we know not to buy it again. But right now, we're just talking about the Berkeley big games. Value rods for your money that are quality. At least they're quality in my opinion. I mean, they're not cute yellow rods that you have to have 5 of them to try to catch a fish. Just 2 lonely little white rods sitting in a rod holder. Angie Fishing came in. Welcome in. I didn't see you sneak in there. Good to see you. We've had a couple bites. We haven't got on to anything, but we're trying. We're not giving up. We're changing our baits out, trying to keep them fresh and moving them around. It's really shallow in here, but we know there's fish because we've had 2 bites. I think they were both gar, to be honest. What's that, Mike? Well, Angie, I hope you get feeling better. I haven't seen any notifications from you for a while. But when he got done, the goblin boy was standing. Hopefully tomorrow I get out of the weather break. Or is it too bad? Well, hope so. Hope to see you back out there. I know I'm up here fishing with Rod's Fishing Adventures this weekend. So, well, I don't know about so much this weekend because he'll probably take Saturday off. I don't know. He might still want to fish, but I know he's got church on Sunday and I'll have to head back Sunday. But I'm up here chilling out with Rod. We caught a bunch of crappie today and we caught a couple nice bass. So now I'm trying to catch a catfish, a bowfin, a flathead catfish, channel catfish, blue catfish, or a gar, but no turtles. Even though I know he was having a turtle bite, we don't catch no turtles. I was born in Lawrence County, live in Murfreesboro. All right. All right, I'm going to move that right rod. We ain't getting no action. It's been there for 25 minutes or so. We'll throw it in a different spot. Maybe we'll just like really chuck it out there. Because I've never really tried to throw it across this harbor. I mean, I can't make it all the way across, but I know it's really shallow on the other side. It's really shallow. I know I don't want to throw it over there. How about we throw that left rod still to the right, but only out about 20 feet? We'll try that. We'll see what it does right there. And for those of you that are just joining, I'm at Pierre Marquette State Park in Grafton, Illinois. We are fishing the Pierre Marquette Harbor. And tomorrow night, we will be fishing the Illinois River, which is straight ahead of you. There's a point right out there we can sit on. And we'll see if we can catch some catfish out there. I probably will use 3 rods tomorrow. One of them would be a tiger rod. But it's okay. It's been years since I've been there. It's still nice. Yeah, it is. And I really love seeing this right here. This to me, I think is just absolutely beautiful. Even though it's just a pavilion, I just think it looks so cool at night. Zoom you guys back out so you can see. Hey, you can't really beat those tiger rods. I mean, the one I've got's an older one, but you just can't beat them, especially for the price of them. What the heck was that? So I got up this morning. It was like 4:20. Got out of the tent. It's kind of just chilling out. Then I hear this cat. It kind of was like it was a cat fight. I'm like, well, crap. That's not what I want to hear this time of day. So it goes on for a minute or maybe two. Then I didn't hear this cat no more. Then all I heard was growling from the woods. I wonder what happened to that cat. Hopefully it was just a cat fight and it took off. Not really the way I wanted to wake up in the morning. Might have been a Bigfoot. Might have had 4 big feet. My honest opinion, I think just by the growl, I want to say it was some sort of big cat got a hold of it. But that's my gruesome story for today. Sorry, guys. Felt kind of sorry for that cat, though. And that wasn't a little growl either. It was roar. I'm like, oops. Don't think I want to go over there. Maybe I'll just stay over here and turn my light on. Which have been that bright light right there. So I thought I just seen lightning behind me. We're going to keep an eye on the skies, guys. I don't mind a little rain, but if it's lightning, I don't want to be out here with them poles. We'll wait it out, see what happens. The Real Life, welcome in. Good to see you guys. What's up, fam? Well, I mean, I wasn't like super worried about me because I think it just ate a cat. So it might have been fool. But it was a very cat type deep growl. Well, make sure you keep your cats in, Lucifer, Mr. Luca. Whichever one you guys are. It's probably both. They're probably chilled out at home, kicked back into bed, enjoying their fun fishing adventure. All right, we're going to move that left rod here in a few minutes because it ain't doing nothing either. We know there's fish here, guys. We've had bites. We just got to get them to hook up. I mean, really, honestly, the water's still nice and cool. You know those fish are moving around. You know they're feeding. They're still hungry from the wintertime. I think it'll be a little different tomorrow night when we're fishing out on that river instead of in the harbor. But the harbor's a cool place to be. Last time I came down here and fished off the end, we caught a couple. Caught a couple kitty cats. We have a barn cats and Stay close to the big dogs. That's right. Oh yeah, that's an easy spot to fish, but it's just really shallow. I'm talking like a foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, just depending on where you happen to land your bait. Chaos, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see ya. So far we have 0 fish, but we've had a couple bites. People do not do their tails. Yeah, I would love to have a dog, but I'm not at home enough. I work too much, and I like to go out and do stuff like this. And if I had a dog, I got nobody to watch the dog. Then I got to bring the dog. Watch hogging on purpose. It's kind of like watching golf, where those cars make a left, 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 left. My dog goes everywhere I go. You know, a lot of times I work doubles at work, and I just don't think it's right to leave an animal at home for 16 hours a day with nobody else there. I really kind of hate to say it. I wonder if those bowfin are even in here right now. They're normally in here in August and April. Sure not getting a whole lot of action on them. Let's see, what did McDonald's just send me? Ooh. That ain't nothing special. Okay, tomorrow says there's a 45% chance of rain. So it might or might not rain tomorrow. I will still fish as long as it's not lightning. Does not scare me a bit. See, that was a fish that just jumped out there in that stinking water. Why didn't it jump on our lines? That's what I want to know. Mary Bruce, great to see you. All you awesome people are coming in tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll move that camera just a little closer so I can read it. Sorry. Duke City, the famous Duke City. Man. There's a damn fish jump right behind me. You know, I mean, and it could be Asian carp jumping out there. They do like the still water like this, but I really don't think so. Because them Asian carp, they'll just jump up and hit you. Ain't that right, Todd? Todd has been a victim of the flying carp before. On one fateful night at Kentucky Dam. I guess we were over at Barkley Dam. We were at Barkley Dam. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? That dude flat out cleared that rail and hit Todd. I think he wanted to eat Todd. He's going to have him some Todd for dinner. All right, so get you guys back up to date. We got 13 awesome people in, 40 thumbs up. That's right, 40. It should be 60, but it's 40. A $10 super sticker from Jason. Joe Schmo is a new member of the Fishers Club. He joined for that 99 cents. I do appreciate it. Even if it's a one-time member, the one-time month deal, it's still appreciated. We've caught no fish. We've had 3 bites. And we've used 2.5 skipjack. So that's pretty much the rundown. That was straight up trying to bite you. I'm telling you, he was after you that day. That was a good time though. That was a lot of fun when you came down and hung out with me and Anthony J all day. We camped, we kicked it, we fished it. It was a good time. And before I leave, I'm going to do a video on this damn tent that I bought. I got a tent. Like I need another tent. I've got an 8-man tent. I've got a tent that goes in my truck. What did I do? I bought another tent. So this tent, it's a regular tent, but it's one of those that you can pull your SUV up to and put the tarp over the SUV and be able to access your SUV. Or you can use it for standalone tent. I bought it for the standalone tent because I have a truck. I don't have an SUV. This thing was a pain in the butt to put together. The poles are like 25 foot long, and they're like 2 long single poles. They're not straight poles. They bend. You know, not like a dome tent bend. It's like they have like 90-degree angles and stuff on them. And it's got these little bitty holes, like the pockets needed to be just a little bit bigger to slide these poles in. So it took me like an hour to set up a tent that should have been set up in 15 minutes. Then I didn't put the front on right because it was getting dark. So I'm just like, the hell with it. And I let it work the way I did. But I'll do a video on the tent. It'll be a short one. Might be 2 or 3 minutes, but it's a cool tent. It's tall. I wanted a tall tent. It's a tall tent. It's probably 7.5 foot tall. Because I hate camping and not be able to stand up in my tent. If I want to change, I want to be able to change. If I want to do jumping jacks, I want to do jumping jacks. Cindy, welcome in. Good to see you. Did you guys get rained out? These here fishy kitties ain't doing nothing. All right, let's recast. I'm tired of waiting. Which one's been out there longer? I think the one on the left has been out there longer. We're gonna whiz that dude out there this time. We ain't doing no good close. We ain't doing no good midways. Let's go all the way. We got that out a little farther. Not quite as far as I wanted it. We'll take that one straight out over there. It's kind of sort of where we started. So let's see if it does us some good. We've been all around. Really, probably the only place I haven't tried is to put one like right up against that dock behind me. That's probably where I need to try next. See if we can find something up in there. Chair Hager, welcome in. Guys, don't mind, hit that thumbs up on your way through. Push that algorithm out. Not that there's not probably a gazillion other channels doing lives right now, but y'all need to be here to watch me not catch any fish, because it's just the way I roll. The only person I can say that tries harder than me that is not successful would be Mike with Fishing the Mid-South. You could put 35 rods out and have somebody put a fish on each hook, and he would still not catch a fish. Here, fishy turtles. Fishy kitty turtles. You know it's all about the turtles with me. It's up to 44 thumbs up. Awesome. Hopefully we can hit 60. I haven't hit 100 since school went back into session last year. I was rocking out over 100 there for a while on the thumbs up. I looked at somebody's live the other day, and they had like 56,000 56,000 thumbs up. I'm like, that is just insane. Turtles have to eat too, but they don't need to eat my stuff. What the heck did they hold for review? Oh, whatever. Whoever put that on their YouTube held it for whatever reason. I said something in a chat the other day. It was totally harmless, and YouTube held it. Sometimes I think YouTube oversteps the bounds on what they deem as appropriate or not. Just because you say something and they take it, oh, that was harmful or mean, then they'll hold it on you. But it is what it is. Surprised we haven't had any trolls in here tonight. Trolls are good, though. Sometimes trolls are fun. How many people in the chat murder trolls? Well, sometimes they get a lot of them get murdered. They start spamming and they'll start slamming the hammer down on them. I don't mind a troll as long as they don't start spamming and they're respectful. You can troll all you want. Somebody got in trouble. Slamming. Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. So, and for those of you guys that just come in, we got skipjack on both rods. I'm going to try to get some fresh shad tomorrow. I think I might do some better with shad. There's a ton of shad in here right now. I'm not sure, but I think that far rod's getting a bite. Stupid fish. I guess you guys could hear that fish jump behind me. That might just be my eyes playing tricks on me. I guess if that rod bends over, we'll know it's a fish. Just for fun, fishing's in. Awesome. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Appreciate you stopping in. Now, just for fun fishing, you can catch some fish. And he's got some really cool looking rod holders and fishing rods. The fish trying to figure out what the lights are doing. That's it. Yeah, I think it's just the bite's slow, and I'm watching that rod, and there's a little bit of a wind, and I guess I'm kind of hoping that was really a bite. But tomorrow night, the bite will be better. I have confidence. We're going to be on the river part, not the harbor part. And we're going to catch some fish. We'll have 3 rods. And I'll set these all up to where they're double hook rigs, so we'll have 6 baits in the water at a time. And if I can get some shad, we'll have probably 1 rod with shad on it and 2 rods with skipjack, or I'll put skipjack and shad on all 3 of the rods on the double hook rig. Gonna head up. Guys getting heavy. All right. Appreciate you coming in there, Ghost. We'll see you next time. You know, normally in any other live stream I do, I have to run back and forth to my truck at least 20 times. And that ain't no joke. But for once, I actually have everything down here. Shut up, Goose. Stupid gooses don't listen. I think they're getting louder just to aggravate me. Angry flock of seagulls. Angry flock of gooses. Hunting and stuff. Welcome in. Oh, well, if there's something around, it'll come get me. If not, it's okay. I guess the fun thing is if something's after the gooses and it comes and gets me, it'll be on live video and I might get like 10,000 thumbs up for it. I'll probably be laying out all clawed up, blood all over, stuff like that. So if that happens, make sure you share out the video so everybody will come check out the fun. Okay, I will make an excuse to go to my truck. I'm going to go get a jacket. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try what he suggested. So I'll be right back. Now, watch those rods. I'll take this fishing pole back with me too. Truck fishing poles. You can bite fish. I'm at my truck. Stay over here. You can bite fish. Well, it don't look like my fishing pole's moved any, guys. Still got tight lines. Ain't none of them bent over. Ain't none in the water. You know, I think next time I come down here, maybe I should try to fish the other side a little closer to the boat ramp. It may be a little deeper there. I've never tried to fish over there. I've always just fished here and been able to catch bowfin. And I grabbed this coat because I don't have a jacket, even though it's not coat type weather. Didn't see a twitch. See, that's what I figured. Tonight just might not be the night. I got some more lightning coming in from behind me. I don't know which way it's going. I think it's blowing the opposite way because the wind's hitting me in the face. So if it's behind me, the wind should be pushing it away. Just my thought. And I tell you what, to be honest with you, we were out here in the sun, in the boat, in the heat. It was 82 degrees, probably like the warmest day we've had this year. And that breeze blowing makes me a little chilly because I've just been baking in the sun all day. You're wrecking an alligator. If you were a wacky alligator. Talking about whacking an alligator, we was fishing. You know, turtles sit up on the logs all the time. There was this big soft shell turtle on the log, and we were like right on top of it. That thing didn't want to move, so Rod took his rod tip and bounced it off of the shell, like kind of hard, like hard enough you could go tick, tick, tick. You know, that stupid soft shell turtle never got off that log until it was ready to get off that log. It didn't care that Rod was tapping on the shell. It was just like, what are you doing? Leave me alone. I was here first. Fat boys, welcome in. All right, we're going to give it probably another 15 minutes, guys, see if we do anything. If not, we'll pick it up again tomorrow evening. I'm not sure what time yet, but I definitely want to get on the river part, which is just down that walkway, and see if we can't do some good out there. It's still not super deep out there, but the whole fact is you are on the main river. And we got a better chance of hooking into a blue cat or something out there than what we would in here. Besides, there's just too many bait fish in here, I think. Them bait fish weren't in here, I think we could do better. Plus getting some fresh shad, I think will help. Oh yeah, it got pretty warm. Especially when you're out in a boat. You've got not only the warmth and you've got the sun bouncing off the water, plus the sun bouncing off the boat. Oh, and don't forget the wind burn that comes along with being on the lake too. That's with the crickets and the fresh air. Yep. That's it. You know, wintertime is a long time. I hate to be inside. You guys have seen me. Well, Joe, you may not have, but you guys will see me out fishing when it's 4 degrees. I might be sitting in my truck fishing, catfishing, but I'm still there and I'm still catching fish. So to be able to sit out here and enjoy nature for what it is, that's what I live for. I really, really enjoy it. I just want one good takedown before we go. I mean, we've got 2 hours in here, so we should at least catch a fish for being here for 2 hours. That's right. FFA has gone fishing. So, can you guys hear the wind? I'm just curious. Because I'm going to say it's probably blowing about 7 miles an hour right now. Well, if you can't hear the wind, that's good. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what I did. You know, everybody uses those little styrofoam hair curlers to cover up their microphone to try to knock that wind out. What I actually did is I thought about it for a little while. I'm like, what could I do to cover my microphone? Because even with those little hair curlers, you can still hear the wind really bad. So thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it. And I'm like, why didn't you think about this before, stupid? So I went to the Walmart, or you can go to the $1.25 tree or the Dollar General or whatever. You might have some laying around. I just bought a roll of black tape, and I put a little bitty piece of black tape over the microphone. And you guys can still hear me fine, but it knocks that wind noise out. And if it gets really bad, I'll still use little styrofoam hair curlers. About an hour ago, I had both rods going, but I didn't hook up. I know one was a gar. Tony, he grabbed it and just took off running. I know that was a gar. But I ain't caught nothing yet. Not tonight. We caught a bunch of fish today. So if any of you guys have an issue and you're trying to do live streams or something outside and the wind's making noise, put some duct tape over your microphone. Or not duct tape, black tape. It may not completely cut the wind out, but it'll help considerably. Smelling fishing, welcome in. Good to see you. I haven't seen you before. I mean, most everybody has a roll of black tape laying around their house. If not, it's only $1. Try it. Try it for yourself. See if it works for you. Well, welcome in. I'm glad to see you here. Haven't seen you, and we here at the Fun Fishing Adventures channel. We are a fishing channel. We never guarantee to catch fish, but we guarantee to fish. So if you like to watch two poles and some old guy sitting behind the camera just rambling, you're in the right spot. We have lots of awesome creators in our chat. So if you want to, check them out. You have any questions, ask. Somebody will help you out. And seeing as how you just came in, Wild 7 Adventures, welcome in. I am on vacation right now. I am in Grafton, Illinois. I am at Pierre Marquette State Park, and this is the Pierre Marquette Harbor. Fishing for bowfin, channel cats, blue cats, flatheads, gar, or even a turtle. But bowfin is what I'm targeting. I'll take anything else that wants to bite. No, I'm not using no bobbers. We don't use stinking bobbers around here. But once in a while we do. Bowfin, they'll just come up. They ain't no different than a catfish. They'll just come up and just grab it and take off with it. That's it. Shut up, bird. Well, Tony, honestly, Tony, this is like a foot to 3 foot deep. So I got an under, over, upside down, weighted on the bobber on the bottom and hooks on the top, set up some of my rods. So an over and over under, or an under over, whichever way you want to say it, that's what it is. I think if you put a bobber out here and just tried to float something, it would just sit on the bottom anyway. But tomorrow, we're fishing out there on the Illinois River tomorrow night. Depending on what time Rod and I get off the river, and I get to the camp and I get some dinner made, we may be out here at 4 or 5 and maybe go to 9 or 10 or 11. We'll just have to see how it goes and if the spot's taken. There's a lot of campers at the campground now, and they weren't here yesterday. I don't think this place will get busy. It never normally does, but my luck, somebody will be down here. Because it will be a Friday night. And if they are, maybe we'll have to park over there and try to walk and try the other side. Shut up. Nobody asked you. Silly birds always got to talk about stuff. You know, it's about time for them birds to start laying them eggs, them geeses, and the gooses. God, don't think about walking by. They'll attack you and try to eat you, like that carp did to poor Todd. Felt so sorry for Todd. Silly Asian carp. Okay, Tony. Yeah, I probably won't be a whole lot longer. I'm sure Rod's going to be calling me at 6:30 and saying, "Hey, you up and ready to go?" And we'll go out on the river till probably about noon. I guess I set up my GoPro for no reason. I was hoping, really hoping, that we'd catch something so I could get it on video. Hey, we're doing great. We got 16 awesome people in now. 45 thumbs up. $10 banger. Life's good tonight. And Joe's a new member. Can't forget Joe. And Joe, don't forget to send me that address if you want some stickers. I'll send them to you. Oh yeah, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have probably already went back to the campground. And that's just to be honest. And it's always good to see hunting and stuff. He's all over the place. You'll see hunting and stuff from 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning until whatever time he ends up falling asleep. So I think if Rod lets me sleep till like 6, well, if he wants to start at 6:30 in the morning, if I get up at 4, I might actually be able to make breakfast. Have some breakfast. That would be good. Some eggs, some goose eggs, because them things won't shut up. I'll eat the damn eggs. And some bacon. And toast some, put a little bit of butter in the skillet and toast some bread. That'd be good. How long have I've been doing YouTube for, I think this is my 3rd year. I've got really good at just fishing. And it's really unusual. I'm actually sitting. I'm usually standing the whole time. I hear a fish out there jumping. It should be jumping on my line. Only 7 months in my channel. Hey, it takes a long time and a lot of dedication and work. If you stick with it, someday it'll pay off. For me, what I've got out of YouTube is a bunch of awesome friends that like to come hang out and watch 2 fishing poles. I've met some great people in YouTube. and some awesome friends like Tony and Rod and Stacy and Mary and Luca, James, the Black Wolf Outdoors. I mean, I can't name everybody, but I've met some really great people, and I'm grateful to those people. Because without you guys, I don't have a channel. All right, we're going to give it 15 more minutes, guys. I know I said 15 minutes ago. But we'll give it to 10:30. Well, 10:30 my time. I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. And guys, I know I don't have the most bubbly personality, but I'm me. And this is how I am in real life. And that's how I'm going to be in YouTube. I don't try to put on a fake show for anybody. So you can ask like Tony or Rod or anybody else. This is how I am anytime. You ever get the chance to open the jigs? I will. I'll get to it sooner or later. It sounds like a deal there, Luca. I mean, I have the chance to open it any time. It's just I'm trying to find the right time, and today was the right time, and I forgot them with my GoPro. You know how hard it is to do a video and not have a GoPro? I don't have the storage on my phone to do a video, so I had to just kind of borrow one of Rod's and use one of Rod's cards, and I'm going to try to put the video on my phone on an SD card. Yeah, that's what I try to do, Mary. I just try to be myself. I wish I had a great big huge bubbly personality like some of these people do. I wish I could read better than what I do. I mean, I could read. It's just it takes me a minute to comprehend what's on the screen before I try to read it, or I'll get it really goofed up. You know, and really like as far as doing lives, you'll see me and Stacy doing a live together, or maybe Tony will pop in. But like these lives that have like 10 people on a panel, I just can't do it. There's just too much going on for my brain to handle stuff like that. Because everybody's talking over and you're trying to watch one and listen to another one. You know, it's like, it's so confusing. You won't find that on my channel. It'd put me like on sensory overload. I'd be like, okay, I'm done with that. You know, and Heather's another one of those awesome people. I always look forward to seeing her and her calling the fish in for us. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But it's great to have her support. And guys, go check out each other's channels, support each other. We're all small channels. And if we were big channels, would we still support the small ones? I would. Because I was a small channel. I'll never forget that. You know, I won't forget how long it took me to get my first 50 subscribers. And I didn't do it by putting shorts out. I earned it the hard way. I earned my first 600 or 700 the hard way. By creating content, putting in the work, the effort, and going from there. And vertical lives didn't help me because when I started, there was no such thing as a vertical live. I mean, it helped me now. So if you guys ever have any questions about how to grow your channel, feel free to ask me. Feel free to ask any of these people in here. We'll all help you. Hey, I'm actually getting a hit on the left rod. It wasn't a big hit, but it was a hit. I'll take it. The closest one to me. Oh, I agree with you. I mean, I'm the same way there, Fat Cat. Between work and everything else, I scrape what time I can to get out and do stuff like this. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys watch Bank Fishing Adventures, but he gets out every single day that he possibly can, and he'll do a video before he goes to work. That man puts in the time and the dedication to get where he's at. And also, I mean, if you think about it, guys, just because you go out and go on one fishing trip and you only catch, right? Let me rephrase it. If you go out on a fishing trip and you want to do a video, you only catch 1 or 2 fish, don't throw that footage away. Go out the next day, catch 1 or 2 fish. And soon, you know, within a couple days, you'll have enough to do a video. So don't, I used to be that person. Well, I didn't catch that many fish, I'm not going to do the video. Put it together. It doesn't matter. You're still enjoying the outdoors. You're still doing what you enjoy. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you. You're up late. We know you support all the channels you can. You're all over the place. That and you don't understand editing. Well, I will tell you, editing was very hard to learn. I'm not great at it. I can do it. I do my best. And it comes out the way it comes out. There's a lot of great YouTube videos on editing. If you have just a normal Windows 10 or 11, Windows might be up to 12 now. I don't know. I think I got Windows 11. There's a program that comes on your PC that is called Clipchamp. It's super simple to use, and it's already on your PC or your laptop, whichever you might have. Just play with it. That's how I learned. I watched videos. I looked up Clipchamp on YouTube. I watched videos. I learned how things work, how things stack. It was trial and error. I mean, I worked on a 20-minute video for hours and hours and hours because I was trying to figure out how to do it. So research it. All the information's there. You just have to take the best information you get out of the research you do and try to apply it to your videos. Rod at Rod's Fishing Adventures. He doesn't do his videos on his computer. He does them on his phone. I would never be able to do that. I don't even want to try it because I know how long it takes me on a PC to do it. Yeah, and I think it's KineMaster, KineMaster. That's a good program to use on your phone. I just don't have the patience to do it. If I can't look at it on a big screen and put what I want on it, I don't have the patience. And if y'all want to know how the skipjack bite is, ask Mr. Kevin Fishes. He's got great videos out there on the skipjack bite at Kentucky and Barkley dams. And from what I understand, the bite is turning on for skipjack. I myself, I have enough skipjack that I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the year and probably half of next year. I guess that fish decided to leave that rod alone. $53, 2 heart attacks, 2 back surgeries. Wow, you've been through a lot. That's it. Been rode hard and put away wet. Heather, I hope you come back tomorrow night when we're fishing on the river. You can call all those big fish in, because we'll have access to all of those for sure. For sure. I hope you can be. If you can't, I understand too. That's it. She is the fish calling champion. I think my light went out. So I know I need to run it on low instead of on high tomorrow night. Or else I go get the ring light out of my truck and set it up. It can work either way. All right, guys. It's 10:30. I guess it's time to reel this stuff in. I would love to say thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you being a new member and you hanging out with us as well. Mary Bruce, definitely enjoyed your company. Heather, the fish caller, always does a great job. And everybody else, thank you. Please come back tomorrow evening. I will try to set a scheduled time so you all get notifications. So make sure you got those notification bells turned on. And hopefully tomorrow night we get a little more lucky and catch a couple fish. Hunting and stuff, I appreciate you, buddy. Fat, appreciate you too. I'm going to get these lines reeled in. Have a great night, everybody. And I hope you have a fun fishing adventure. See is. Oh, my light's still on. We'll get with this one first. Something was out there chewing on the bait. I'd say it's a turtle. Almost had it pulled off. I guess we'll close the video up the same way that we started it. How's this sound? Carry some of this stuff up really quick. GoPro, turn off. Y'all ever wonder what's all put into doing a night show? 3 tripods, 1 to 2 very bright lights, sometimes a GoPro, my phone, my cart, my fishing rods, a bait bag, chair on occasions, tackle bag. There's a lot that goes in to just bringing stuff down to do a show. And of course, a drink if you want to drink. It's not easy being cheesy, but here on the Fun Fishing Adventures live streams, we're cheesy. And of course, you got to have a cart to try to carry all this crap in, which isn't always too useful, but it is most of the time. Bowfin, you won this time. I'll be back to get you next time. Thank you guys. I'm in the stream. Have an awesome night. I appreciate y'all.